Stitches of love we sow. In this online world we come to grow. Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, where hearts align. Let's embrace the craft and let our souls shine.
Good day everyone, I'm Laura Lynn from the Mama Pop Quilt Shop Studio, and this is Long Arm Wednesday. We're working on the Highland coup that we made over the past couple weekends on our live streams at 1 p.m. Eastern. Check it out. And we're quilting it up today. Just a simple little edge to edge. It's not a huge quilt top. It is lovely. The wall hanging or even just a lap quilt. It would be perfect for a lap quilt. And of course you could make your own herd if you wanted to. You could make just a whole bunch of them. The pattern does include directions for left and right facing and with and without horns. So check them out. They are the Art East Quilt Company in Nova Scotia. Just our neighbors up the road. Well, kind of, sort of, a long road, but it's there. All right, so I have a lovely, just a little feather kind of heart thing. What is it called? It's called Fancy Feather. And I'm just doing it nice and loose. I'm only going to do 3 rows. It's actually going to stitch from about here to here per row. And I'm using a blonde, strawberry blonde thread. So mode and start. And I did tweak the pattern just a little bit, because it had, I just wanted the edge to come back a little bit beyond this part here. So you will see it stitch off the quilt once or twice. Okay. So strawberry blonde thread. Beautiful, easy stitch out. See, that's where it comes back off. Yeah, because I just wanted this little bit here and the next bit there just come a little bit closer to the edge. So it kind of feels like a little heart feather, right? Because doing like a heart, it's like a little feather, a little feather. So just some basic quilting, nothing fancy pantsy or anything like that. So make sure that goes forward. And here's hoping the neighbors like it. Okay, it's only going to do 3 rows. It is a beautiful day here in Nova Scotia. Got some lovely weather. Got another couple of days of nice weather and then some rain. There, that's pretty much the pattern. We're assuming it's just going to repeat itself. We'll tidy up our little threads as we're going here. Put some more over here. So it's, and then for the backing, I have a lovely plaid to go with it. So I put it so the flannelly side, the softer side is the back, so you're feeling that. But as you probably come to the other end, you'll actually see a bit of the back. Okay? It's just kind of snug. There's on the long arm there, so there's not a lot you can see. But this is a really fun project to come together. It was about maybe 6 hours, 6.5 hours. With the cutting, yeah, or maybe, was that without the cutting? I think that was out the cutting. And I only made one mistake, that was all on me. Other than that, the pattern is perfect. And it's always nice to hear sometimes, is when, you get a feedback from someone about a pattern. We were struggling with one not too long ago, but we're going to give ourselves another try at it coming up this Saturday. So come hang out with us, see if we can figure this out. We're smart people. Give us a chance. Sorry, excuse me. Oh, so good. I've got my curtain up so I can't really see anything behind me. So I'm gonna sneak it up. See, now what I wanted to do with this pattern, it has it stitching all in the direction of left to right, with that curve in the same way. Well, maybe I wanted 3 on this one. I'm thinking it would look lovely with 3. I'm going to take the second one and I'm going to flip it in the other direction. I'm going to flip it so it's going to be stitching in this way. Okay? I'm going to use some lovely patterned material for making the coup itself. That turns out really nice, that thread color. Just a little bit of movement. It's got some lovely quilting. I like it. That suits it well. Suits it. Some more little threads. Okay, so it's ending up there. Normally it would end down here. And it's going to say, do you want me to go to put in the spot and put a mark? That's if I was going to do it the regular way. We don't kind of always do that around here. So we're going to go, yes, we're going to go ahead and mark where we're going to stick it. I will put a mark just there for reference, or a poke or something. Sorry, I apologize. Okay, so put a little poke right there. And then okay. Just to make sure my rows are going to line up. Okay. And then it's going to ask for me to put it over here, which is fine. Because that's where I had it tweaked all the way to. Okay, just put a little of that. Okay, and then go okay. Now we're going to do this. We're going to unclamp it. And we're going to roll it up just so we can get our next row in. Lock it in place. Make sure it's not too tight. Just want it tight enough. There. So it looks like those were a little tight, so we can take those out. Let's reset that back up. Same over on this side. Sorry, it has been very warm and I'm a wee bit parched. We're gonna have to condition ourselves. It's not even June yet, and it's like 25 degrees outside. One second. There we go. Now we're just gonna do a little base stitch down the side here. Make sure we get our thread over to the base stitch. There we go, hand guided. Okay. Lock that. Go to the other side. This is where you get to see the nice little coo face. There we go, that's done. Locked in. Now let's click for our reference. Okay. Take a look at the cow for a moment. So now we want that there. And I'm going to highlight this to copy because I'm going to go into another group And I'm going to draw the boundary of where I want this to sit within. Okay, but I'm going to go with the previous sizing of that one. Okay, so I'm just going to click out where it is. I'm clicking my left hand button on those stitches, not all of them, just like when it comes down curve wise, so I can get the proper the placing and spacing. I think that was the word I was looking for first. Of course, if you had a big quilt, you don't have to do this along the whole thing, just like in a few spots, beginning, middle, and end. Okay, I know it's not going to come down this far, but I'm going to give myself this space. Just going to click it out. Okay, and I'm still clicking my button to give it the the boundary that I'm asking it to have. Okay, close drawing, exit. Now I'm going to take what I had and paste it, which was that first row, and I'm going to lay it on my template here. Make sure I got some nice spacing in between, not too close, not too tall, not too much, just enough. And then actually when I place that, and then I'm just going to flip it. I'm going to go left, from right to left. Okay. And now we're going to quilt. Okay, so now it's going to do the same thing, but in the other direction. The joys of having computerized systems. So it adds a little bit of a different effect. Oh, great. To each route. Look at you, buddy. And see, again, this is where I knew it was going to come past beyond because I wanted those other little points to be closer to the edge. Okay. And then when I come to do the last row, I'll take the distance from these threads here that are stitching here to the end and place the pattern in that space. Okay. And that's how we can change an edge to edge to any direction we want. Beautiful. Love that orange. It's such a pretty orange. When it comes to patterns like this, seam allowance is completely important, like 100%. It is immensely important. I think that things get a little full, as you can kind of see, I'm trying to negotiate a little bit of that fullness. I don't want any tucks or pleats. What a cute little face. His name ended up being Angus, so thanks to Pat. Thanks for the name of Angus. I think it suits it well. Obviously, they can name it whatever they like, but for us in making and creating the Angus, that's what his name is. Beautiful. Absolutely lovely. And that's how I'm going to quilt Angus up. Miss Allison actually offered me some of the backing from her quilt from the previous Wednesday, the previous recording of the Wednesday, I missed last week. And I thought that would be a nice little pop of gold around the frame. So we're going to use that as the bone. So thanks. I appreciate you offering that up. I think it would look lovely. Matches back as well as so pretty. Oh, I love it. going to finish out this row, and then I'll send it up to the last one. You all have a great rest of the week. We'll see you Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ding that bell for notification. And we'll see you on the next one. Be good.